You know, they say time heals all wounds. But I like to challenge that notion because time keeps going on and on and on, and you keep on making the same mistakes that got you here in the first place. You keep making the same mistakes with that woman that put you in this situation in the first place. You keep on allowing yourself to be opened up to be manipulated, and with time it just keeps on getting worse. The relationship keeps getting worse, that business situation keep getting worse, that job keep getting worse, the situation you in seemingly keeps on going downhill. That is because time doesn't heal all wounds unless you know how to turn things around, bro. And that's what we finna talk about right now, bro. But first, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, share the video, bro. Do your part. If you can't do your part, how can you ever turn things around, bro? If you can't do something that simple, how can you turn it around? But it's your boy K Narrate, man. What's poppin'? Hit that intro. Look, there's something called compound interest, bro. And I'll give you an example of what compound interest in your life could look like outside of numbers and money and things like that. Compound interest can look like this. You get with a woman. She treats you really nicely. And then you allow her to make a little sly comment, and it ain't a good comment, and you don't like it, and you don't like the feeling of it, but you let it slide because everything else she doing is good. And then over time, she start to feel comfortable making those comments. Okay, cool. And then over time, she start to feel comfortable treating you however she want to treat you. And then over time, she becomes this monstrous, bitchy woman who you cannot deal with anymore. And everything in a relationship seems to turn badly. And as time goes on, because time don't heal all wounds, not just yet. As time goes on, it starts to get worse and worse and worse. And then you start to get stuck in a situation where you don't know what to do. And for some of you lucky gentlemen out there, yeah, you lucky guy right there. For some of you lucky guys, you get left. She leave you. She break up with you. She tired of going through this with you. She tired of arguing all the time. She tired of you hurting her feelings, even though she's causing the problem, the very problems that you have to respond to that ends up hurting her feelings. She get tired. You get left. And now you sitting in contact and you in no contact and you don't know what to do. How does time heal that wound? Do you just wait? Do you just sit around? Do you just do nothing? No, you make compound interest work for you. And that's the only time that time heals wounds in a meaningful way, bro. Because you could sit forever and just wait on a woman. And eventually you ain't gonna feel nothing. You ain't gonna be waiting on her to come back, and that's gonna be cool. But guess what? As soon as that woman walk back in your life, as soon as you see her at the goddamn grocery store again by happenstance, all of that shit gonna come rushing back, and you're not gonna have been over it. You're still susceptible to her BS. You're still susceptible to falling back into the same patterns and routines, or worse, for some of you guys, you go to the next woman or to the next situation and you end up dealing with the same thing over again, bro. And if you know, because some of you guys, y'all know, bro. Some of you guys done been with the same woman 3 or 4 times and you still wondering why you attract these kind of women. It ain't because of them. They ain't the problem. You the problem. It's because you never flipped the paradigm, bro. You never changed the dynamic. You got to understand that when you build things in a positive way, aka yourself, when you build yourself, when you start to work on yourself and your personality flaws, when you start to meditate, when you start to understand how to read and see manipulation from a mile away and be able to respond to it, when you start to say no and draw boundaries and be strong in those boundaries to old patterns that you were dealing with in the past, guess what happens? Compound interest. You start to see positivity. You start to see good things. And as good things build, more good things build. That's when times start to heal your wounds, bro. In a meaningful way. That's when things start to look good for you. That's when things start to turn around and you start to feel good. And then if that woman comes back, you will not accept her with anything less. You will not accept her with anything less than being good to you, bro. Treating you well, giving you what you desire, falling away from old patterns. Because guess what? She got to fix things too. Too many of you guys, and let's talk about this for a second. Too many of you guys, y'all just accept these women not doing any of the leg work as far as making a relationship work, not doing any of the leg work as far as the commitment that she gives to you or the investment that she gives to you. Her having high interest or being attracted to you is enough for you, bro. Even though every other thing that this woman is showing you is not good, bro. She won't cook for you. She leave your house dirty. She don't care. You pay all the bills. She still don't care, bro. She won't listen to you. She combative. She question everything that you gotta say. She don't work with you as a teammate. She nag you all the time. She listen to her friends' advice before she listen to the man she's supposed to be with and trust advice. She paints you to be the bad guy even when it ain't your fault, bro. She starts shit with you and you ain't done nothing wrong. She try to manipulate you by using her feelings against you, tears, crying, making it seem like you wrong when you ain't. She do all of this stuff to you and you accept it because when she nice, Katie, she giving me good box. When she good, Katie, she the best woman to be around in the world, bro. She was so good to me in the beginning. I remember the past. It used to be so good. But is it good now? Are things going well now? Are you dealing with someone who is treating you with your best interest at heart now? I don't think so, bro, because if you was, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be watching this. You wouldn't be indulging in this, bro. That's the reality of the situation. And the only reality is, only thing time is going to help you with is if you could flip the paradigm, if you could work on yourself, bro, if you could become better, if you can bridge the gap in your knowledge process. See, so many guys, you don't want to bridge the gap in your knowledge process. You want to blame the woman for everything, bro. And it just don't work like that. You not man enough to admit that your pride cameth before your fall, bro. You was so comfortable, so convinced that you had that woman wrapped around your finger. You was so comfortable and so convinced that you were the only guy who she could see, bro, when in reality, that wasn't the reality. You didn't even see the breakup coming. You didn't even see the twist and turn in her mood and shifts in her treating you coming. You didn't even see it coming, bro. You can't even go back and pinpoint to me a time frame where this woman went from being great to be around, nice and comfortable and all of that, to being a complete and utter disaster to be around. Somebody you can't even breathe without walking on eggshells around. You can't even pinpoint that to me. And if you can, it's because you did something. So, bro, let's really think about it. I need you to level with me right now. Because I'm telling you the truth. I care about you, bro. I need you to level with me right now. There has to become a point where you were creating compound interest down, 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 down. And then she started helping drag you down, 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 down. Till you was in an unrecognizable situation. Where is going to be the turning point? And you need to be able to recognize that turning point. Where is going to be the turning point that you start to go back up? That you start to work on you? That you start to become the man who she fell in love with in the first place, and then more? Where you start to not wait on that woman after no contact, for you guys waiting in no contact. Yeah, you, bro. Where you start to not wait on her and you decide that if she come back, cool. But if she never come back, I will live. But I will be better than ever. I will never have this happen to me again a day in this lifetime. When is it going to become a time where you decide that that's where you want to go? And this is the turning point for that, bro. Time ain't going to heal your wounds, bro. So you can't just sit around wait. Time will heal it. I can wait, man. It'll be okay in a few months. I'll be all right. My feelings will get better. No, they won't. They lied to you. It's not the truth. The only thing that's going to come save you, nothing's going to save you except you. The only thing that's going to come save you. Pick yourself up. Bootstrap. You got to do it. You got to do the work, bro. Otherwise, guess what? You still going to be sad. You still going to be the same dude she left. And then when you watch her move on with another dude, or when you watch your life pass by and you ain't got a woman that's even close to as good as her, bro, You're going to regret not doing that work, bro. Make sure you do the work. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, share the video, man. Follow the other channel down below. It's your boy Kane Rake, man. I'm about to